This is a disassembled Vantage View Pro2 tipping spoon rain gauge. This is what they call their upgraded one, with the one spoon, not the two. As you can see, there's a magnet back here that goes forward and rests on that set screw that does not seem to have an adjustment on it. Maybe there's a tool that can go inside there and grab that and either turn it counterclockwise or clockwise, depending on the rise of that screw. And the reason why I've got mine taken apart is that about 6 months ago, it stopped sending any data at all to the, to my display, to the sensor. So I was getting 0 readings after rainstorms. Found out that there's a switch, it's called a read switch. This is one right here, that needed to be replaced. So I did that, I replaced it, and I was back to operations again, and it seemed to be working fine. I would compare the amount of rainfall against my Kokoro's tropo gauge. I guess basically just a manual cylindrical rain gauge to where, it's very precise. And so I was getting within 1/10, maybe 2/10 at most, of a difference between the two. So I was pretty satisfied. But in the last week or so, after the last couple of rainstorms, this started to over-report by almost double what the actual rainfall was. For example, last night, the ProView tipping spoon gauge was telling me that I had 1.12 inches of rain, which I knew was over just from visual observation. But when I checked my tropo gauge, Kokoro's, which I report every day, it was 0.61. So a considerable difference there. So anyway, I took it apart, took it down, removed it from the unit, the main unit, and cleaned it up. It was, had a little bit of mold and everything. Of course, this is after it's been cleaned, but did not see anything noticeable that would be causing the problem. And I was wondering if I could make any kind of adjustment to this to calibrate it. Does not appear that I can, but I've got to investigate that further. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead here and put this back together again very quickly. And this just rests right in here pretty simply. It's hard to put it in incorrectly. And then one of the two screws, small screws here, goes right into here. That's snug. And then the reed switch goes here. Just sits right there. And it takes another same size screw, both the same, exact same size screws. And that's it. That's the whole unit there. I did actually, and I'll do that. I'll do that now, just for. I did determine that it's approximately 5 milliliters of water. This goes up to 3. I'm sorry, I was off screen. I got 3 milliliters of water in here, which I will go ahead and dispense into the tipping spoon. And then I'm going to grab another 2. Once again, I've done this multiple times off camera, and I knew it was right around 5 where this would tip. Or a little, I think it was right around 5.5. I'm gonna go up to the 1 mark here on the syringe with water. That's another milliliter. So we put 5 in already, 5 milliliters, and I'm gonna slowly well, my goodness, it's taking, I don't know, after this is, I've just assembled it and I had not taken any readings after reassembling, I should say. Okay, so we've put 5 in there. There it goes. All right, well, slightly over. So that seems to be, and I've done this about 6, 7 times now off camera, and that was always the amount of water that would cause it to tip. So I'm going to reinstall it. I'm going to see what happens. And I will be doing some more investigating online to see if anybody has done anything to affect any type of maintenance repair to adjust for the tipping spoon. It's magnetic, and once again, mine was over reporting. So I'll leave it there.